Hey everybody, how's it going tonight? This is Aaron Spencer 30, and I've got a question tonight for all of you out there who believe that the Holy Bible, especially the Old Testament, is inspired. And I'm asking this question to all my Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and Mormon friends out there. And the question is, which one of these translations of Zechariah chapter 13 verse 6 is correct and the one that God wants you to have and read? Okay, the first translation I'm going to start out tonight with is my JPS. That's the Jewish Publication Society Hebrew English Tanakh. It's got the Hebrew on one side and English on the other. If you didn't know, this is a Jewish translation, and the Jewish people do not call their scriptures the Old Testament. They call it the Tanakh. Okay, that's just a little free Bible lesson for y'all out there. But this translation says, "And if he is asked, 'What are those sores on your back?' he will reply, 'From being beaten in the homes of my friends.'" The next translation I want to read from you, or to you, is from the Septuagint. And if you're not familiar with the Septuagint is the Greek translation of the Old Testament or the Hebrew Scriptures. And this translation says, "And I will say to him, 'What are these wounds between thine hands?' And he shall say, 'Those with which I was wounded in my beloved house.'" The next translation I want to read from you tonight is from the New King James. And the one I'm reading from tonight is from my John Hagee study Bible. For those of you out there that are not familiar with John Hagee, he's a very famous televangelist here in America. And it's got a lot of his footnotes and sermon notes and stuff in here. But here's what this translation of the New King James text says. "And one will say to him, 'What are these wounds between your arms?' And it's got a little T, so it's a reference, and it says, 'or hands.' Then he will answer, 'Those with which I was wounded in the house of my friends.'" And the last translation I want to read from you tonight is from my favorite Catholic translation of the Bible called the New Jerusalem Bible. And I like this translation a lot because in the Old Testament, it's one of the only translations out there that actually has the name of God, i.e. Yahweh, written in it. It doesn't have Jehovah or Lord, all in capital letters, but it actually has Yahweh. I like that. I also like this translation because it has the books of the Apocrypha in it. And if you're not familiar with the books of the Apocrypha, they're the books that are called Tobit, Judith, 1st and 2nd Maccabees, stuff like that. Additions to Daniel, additions to Esther. But anyway, I'm rambling on. This translation says, "And if anyone asks him, 'What are these gashes on your chest?' he will reply, 'I got them when I was with my friends.'" And where it says, "What are these gashes on your chest?" it has also a reference down at the bottom. And the footnote says, "Such scars were once the hallmark of a prophet." And that can be found in 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 28. So let me know, all of you out there that believe that the Bible is inspired, let me know which one of these do you believe God inspired or God wrote or God wants you to have and study and proclaim and preach to people. I think it's a very important subject because to some people that what I just read you is a messianic prophecy. That referenced Jesus, Yeshua HaMashiach, and that he's going to say this to the Jewish nation when he returns, and they're going to see that he was the true Messiah. So I think this subject is very important. But let me know one way or the other which one you agree with and why. Thanks.